Mr. Nayak, how are you looking at this arrest? You had demanded immediate intervention of the court in monitoring the ongoing investigation before the Chitradurga Rural Police Station in interest of justice and for free and fair investigation. Are you hopeful now that there will be free and fair investigation?
I don't know. I cannot say that because I filed the petition because of that only before the Honorable High Court. And now I'm happy that legal procedure is followed after 6 days.
Ajay Gautam?
Yes.
अभी भी conspiracy की बात करेंगे.
The investigation has to be monitored by the High Court.
Due to the pressure built up by all kind of media on the police and the prosecution, so they have made this unnecessary arrest. And I don't think so that just to make an arrest of an innocent person, the justice would be delivered. First of all, the prosecution has to be made their case before the court of law. If they have a CFSL report, they have the medical certificate and the other evidence which can prove the alleged allegation, and not an allegation, alleged allegation in so far. So I am still at my stand. If there is a lot of conspiracy against the Hindu religious seers, just to defend the Hindu.
Mr. Shreeram Nayak, multiple leaders from powerful Lingayat leader of the BJP, B.S. Yedurappa, to the Minister of State for Home Affairs in the state of Karnataka, Shri Janandre Araga, all of them in their multiple statements, be it D.K. Shivkumar or others, JDS leaders, all of them had been saying that he is a good man, he is a noble man who has done a lot of work, and forget about this is a larger conspiracy. All those theories that we have been hearing for hours, 150 hours, seem to be falling flat.
But there is an FIR which was filed and due procedure has to be followed. Law has to be respected. That is what we had sought for and that is what we are asking for. Nothing else and nothing more than that.
What happens now, Mr. Nayak, after this arrest? What happens now? Given the nature of POCSO, given the nature of the allegations that come under POCSO, it's a stringent act where within 90 days, the entire case has to be solved as well. The charge sheet has to be filed, in fact, within 90 days. The case is tried by special POCSO court. What does it mean when an arrest of this nature happens? Can he apply for bail? And how difficult is it to get bails in these cases?
Bail is a matter of right, ma'am. They can apply it any time. As they had applied for anticipatory bail, they can apply it if the accused is not in judicial custody. So now the medical examination of the accused has to be conducted. After that, the due procedure has to be followed. That's all.
And what about 4 other accused? So there are in all 5 accused.
The accused number 2.
Accused number 1
was arrested in the afternoon itself.
Okay, accused number 2 has been arrested. Okay.
Accused number 1 has been arrested now, as you said. And accused number 3, 4, 5, I don't know. There is a lookout notice which has been issued against all of them today.
So lookout notices have been issued against accused number 3, 4, 5. Accused number 1, that is the Lingayat Seer, has been arrested. Accused number 2 was arrested today. Let me bring in the reporters who are tracking this story very closely. Ritu is joining me live from Chitradurga. Ritu, where exactly are you? And now that news has come in, the seer has been arrested by the Chitradurga police. What about other accused?
Yes, you see, in the major development right now, the seer, in fact, about whom there was a complete conversation that was on, and in fact, there have been a lot of allegations that have been also raised. There was a huge protest that also erupted and then intensified too. We saw how the people also tried gearing the DC's vehicle over there. They all sat on a dharna demanding justice for the minor girls. They said that they won't be stopping this dharna until and unless, the justice has not been served to these minor girls. So after all that, the pressure that was being mounted out, you see there has been a detained, the Rashmi, in fact, the A2 accused in this whole incident, was being detained from the police and was being drilled, and she was also being subjected for the questioning. And now here comes a major development where you see the chief, the seer of the Mutt himself being arrested in this whole incident. This was the time that where the people were been waiting, because you remember they were also with the locals where were saying that they won't be stopping protest over here, because they were saying this out that the only big people are being saved in this kind of a manner. Why the girls are not being given given justice. What the kind of words that they had put out, saying that there has been a delay in the investigation process, things have been purposefully dragged because there must be a kind of a pressure coming in from
Ritu, just hold on to your
politicians.
thoughts. I'm going to